a cash offer and a lease option offer and an owner financing offer, right? Well, yeah. Do you see why you might be able to do more deals if you can give the sellers more options? Well, what would it feel like to you if I gave you some help? Would you like me to help you make these offers? So my goal, because I have a lot of students, I've been doing my podcast for over 10 years. I've literally have hundreds of thousands of listeners all over the world in my podcast and YouTube videos, and I've sold tens of thousands of courses or whatnot. And so I get a lot of people say, hey, Joe, will you help evaluate this deal? Will you look at this deal? What should I offer on this, right? So I made it a goal to find a tool that can help people evaluate deals, analyze deals, structure offers, and write offers in 5 minutes or less. And I wanted to sell this thing for less than $97 a month. Now, I created then Automated Offer Pro. And I'm going to show you this. This is, oh, I'm so excited about this. This is amazing. And this is normally $47 a month. I'm going to show you how to get it for free. You don't have to pay anything for it. Would you be interested in that? Huh? Type in the box. Would you be interested in getting my new software that will help you create, analyze, offer, structure deals for free? I got one yes. Okay, here they come. Here they come. Yes, 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 of course, absolutely. Give me the software. Yes, yes, exclamation point. All right, here we go. Let's just look at this house, for example. All right, this is a house in Texas City. I was actually doing this the other day, making a real offer on this house. And it was a rental for $1,150 a month. The seller, yeah, kind of semi-motivated, interested in selling, but, they're just okay with renting it out too. It's a nice vacant house. They would only sell it if the price is right. But here's the thing. This is why I make offers to every seller, because that guy owns multiple properties. If he doesn't want to sell this one, he probably has another one that he might want to sell. If he doesn't want to sell this one now, or if he doesn't want to sell any of his other ones now, he probably will want to sell one of them later. And if I can show him a way where I can get him a good, fair price, if he just is willing to let me finance it or rent it from him for a little while, where he doesn't have to worry about landlord headaches and vacancies, he can get all the benefits of owning rental property without the headaches. Do you think he might call me when he's ready to sell if he doesn't want to now? Yes. All right, so I put the numbers into my Automated Offer Pro calculator. The first page, put my information. It just fills it in real quick right there. The next page, I put the property's information. I put the seller's name, the seller's address. And then this thing helps you calculate the ARV, or the after repair value. I just get sources from like Zillow, Redfin, Realtor.com, ePraisal, PropStream Joe. I just go in and I find the values. This just takes like 1 or 2 minutes. Then I have 3 pages after that to help me come up with 2 different cash offers, 2 different lease option offers, and 2 different owner financing offers. Now, the method 1 for the cash offer is ARV, after repair value, times 70% minus repairs minus your fee. That's your typical Mayo formula. The second method, I don't show it here, below that is a method where I take the average of the 3 lowest solds times 80%. You put the numbers in there. It gives you 2 cash offers and you pick one. Then it helps you figure out 2 lease option offers. Your sandwich lease option offer with at least 10, 15% equity, at least 20, 25% of the rent and cash flow. And then a wholesaling lease option offer where you give the seller whatever price they want. All right. Then if you want, you don't have to, but you can also give the seller an owner financing offer, principal only payments and interest only payments. And the cool thing, you just put the numbers in there and it spits out about 6 different documents and proposals that will do the selling for you for these sellers. And this screenshot only shows 3, but there's actually 6 different proposals that you can send to the sellers. Guys, I said this at the beginning. You do not need to be the creative financing expert. It's okay if you don't have any experience doing this because you're not selling anything. You're just making offers to buy houses. Let my proposals from this calculator and my credibility kits do the selling for you. These documents, they cover cash offers, lease option offers, owner financing offers all together. You're going to get my cover letters, my letter of intent, which gives 3 different options. You're going to get a document that shows this is what a lease option does. This is the benefits, 3 pages of frequently asked questions. And then I also have for my cash offer, a cover sheet, a 1-page contract, and a table that gives the summaries of the benefits of working with us. And if you don't want that, then you can also do just a 1-page letter that gives them a cash offer, a lease option offer, and a seller financing offer. I have this 1-page seller report. And I also have something in here I didn't even include a screenshot for. One of my favorite strategies is finding these properties that have been listed on the MLS for over 60 days that have a lot of equity, and I send them a blind owner financing offer. Just a blind owner financing offer. And I didn't screenshot that here, but I've got these 6 or 7 different reports like this that you can send to sellers. Click a button, put it in FreedomSoft, send it in the physical mail to the seller, email it to the seller, text it to the seller, whatever you want, and then just follow up. Guys, your competition's not doing this. They're not talking to sellers, keeping it simple. They're not making multiple offers to sellers, and they aren't following up. And this is how you can do more deals really quickly using Automated Offer Pro, my calculator. Oh, I just love it. I'm so excited about it. And I sell that thing for $47 a month, but I'm going to show you how to get it for free here in a few minutes. Now, this is super important because organization and follow-up. Guys, the money is in the follow-up. I've always said there's 3 keys to success: marketing, automation, and delegation. Marketing, we've already talked about that. You've got to always be marketing. But guess what? You can develop systems to get tools or people to do all your marketing for you. And then follow-up. You've got to do the follow-up because that's where the deals come from. 80-90% of your deals are going to come from the follow-up. And you need a system that organizes and does all of your follow-up for you in spite of you. So I set a goal to automate everything, and I discovered FreedomSoft. I am a huge, huge fan of FreedomSoft. I white labeled it. I used to call it REI Simple. I'm changing the name. I'm in the process of just changing the name back to FreedomSoft Joe McCall Signature Edition. Guys, FreedomSoft does almost everything. And I'm a big CRM junkie. I love technology. I've looked at all the other CRMs. I developed my own with Podio and things like that. They just do not work as well as FreedomSoft does. It does almost everything: emails, text messages, phone calls, notes, websites, all the paperwork. It's all done in there. It's an automated marketing machine that does marketing for you 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. It does your follow-up for you. It sends your contracts for you. This tool is absolutely amazing, and I use it every single day in my business. Nona, one of our best students, she says, with FreedomSoft and virtual assistants, and by the way, I'm going to give you virtual assistants that have been trained in FreedomSoft, we are able to literally run our business from anywhere. We are your average working class individuals able to enjoy ourselves because we took time to invest in our business. You have no idea how many systems we tried before FreedomSoft, and by far, this is the best. What are you waiting for? Thomas, FreedomSoft is awesome, absolutely amazing, definitely a winner. Vince, holy mackerel, within 15 minutes, 7 responses and 2 appointments from the text message marketing from inside of FreedomSoft. Okay, so FreedomSoft is amazing. You can also do digital signatures, websites, and put your properties on there. I got so many more things I got to show you. But let me just review the steps real quick to doing your simple lease option deal, because we got to wrap this up. Step number 1, you pick some markets. Don't forget the small markets. Start where you are, but then go out from there. And number 2, you market for sellers, right? All it is sending simple texts and emails, maybe a couple letters here and there, right? Because I only want to talk to people that raise their hand who have some interest. I'm not doing cold calling. Talk to sellers, ask them a few questions, make some offers, let the proposal do the selling for you. It's just like that Automated Offer Pro software. It's like me looking over your shoulder, helping you make multiple offers. All you got to do is put in the numbers. It creates the offers for you, and they sell the offers for you. You don't have to do any selling. The 5th step is to get it under contract. And I use simple 1-page contracts. The one on the left is my 1-page lease option contract, and the one on the right is my 1-page cash offer contract. And this isn't the only thing, but this is just the initial thing that we use to get these deals. I like 1-page contracts because they're simple and they're easy to understand. I never put more than $10 down or maybe $100 down on a property on a creative deal like this, okay? And I love my 1-page contracts because it doesn't tie up the property. You're not obligated to make any payments, guys, and this is important. Never enter into a contract where if you can't find a buyer, you still have to close on it. My contracts don't tie up the property. I'm not promising to make any payments until I find a buyer. And then, guys, if you can't find a good buyer for your property, you can cancel the contract or renegotiate it. And here's the beautiful thing about lease options, the way I do them. You don't have to pretend anymore that you actually have the cash to close on the deals. Do you know what I'm talking about? Have you ever had that awkward feeling when you're talking to a seller and you're like pretending to have all this money that you can actually close on their property? Well, you don't have to do that anymore. All right. And I even partner with students on deals. So like if you're talking to a seller and you're worried about them wondering about your experience, you can say, well, me and my business partners, we've been doing lease options for years. Now, if you don't like my contracts, you can use your local realtors contracts. You can use property managers contracts. You can even get contracts from sites like Rocket Lawyer or Law Depot. When I first got started, I moved to St. Louis. I just contacted a local property management company, pretended to be interested in one of their rental properties, and I kind of was. So it was mostly true. And I said, but can I review your lease? And so the property management company gave me their lease, and I just used that for my lease option deals. All right. But guys, all of my contracts are inside of FreedomSoft in the Joe McCall Signature Edition. You get it for free. And with digital signatures inside of FreedomSoft, you don't have to use things like DocuSign anymore or Write Signature. You get all the phone numbers you want inside of FreedomSoft too. So you don't have to use Vumber or CallRail anymore. You don't have to use different websites. You can get all your resources under one roof right inside of FreedomSoft, right? I love it. Now, here are some simple steps to do a lease option deal. Number one, pick a couple, 3 markets. Don't forget the small markets. Don't ignore them. Number 2, market for sellers. Find them on Zillow, Facebook Marketplace, other wholesalers' old leads, older listings that have been on the MLS for longer than 60 days, and send them some marketing. Number 3, talk to sellers. Just ask them a few questions. You're not trying to sell them on anything. Then if they're interested, or even if they aren't, put the numbers into my automated offer calculator, make some offers, send it to them, let the offers do the selling for you. And then if they say yeah, get them under a simple non-binding 1-page contract that gives you the equitable interest in the property so you can start marketing that contract or whatever you want then, right? The 6th step is to find a buyer, tenant buyer for these properties. And this is the easy part. Now I'm going to just talk about tenant buyers in particular for lease option deals, okay? Finding cash buyers is easy. Tenant buyers for lease options, actually easier, way easier. I love this by Frank. He says, I bought your course, Joe. I implemented it, and I can't believe how the tenant buyers line up and are begging me to pick them for the houses I have under contract. And they have down payment money. I've got 5 in the pipeline that I'm working to get closed. Each time I post a deal on Facebook, I get multiple buyers in a day with several buyers left over for future deals. I have to mark it as sold on Facebook because it's difficult to have 30 conversations at one time. And I do literally mean 25 and 30 different conversations with people that have the money to put down. Listen to this. This is so much easier than marking a property up $5,000 and hoping to get lucky with a cash buyer that has $80,000 to spend. Thanks again, Joe. I will keep you posted. I get stories like that all the time, guys. They can't believe how easy it is to sell these lease option deals. So here are the best ways to find buyers. Signs, and I'm going to show you some signs here in a sec. Facebook Marketplace, Facebook groups, Craigslist for rent and for sale by owner ads. Put it on Zillow if you can. Send it out to your buyers list, and I'm going to show you a FreedomSoft website automatically captures anybody who calls you on your properties, and you can build your buyers list and then text blast them when you got another property. And maybe if you want, you can do Facebook ads. So here are some signs that we use. Ugly, handwritten, they work like crazy. The one on the left is one we put in the yard. The one on the right is the one that you can do in the neighborhood. Signs work the best. I love signs. I don't know why people don't use them, but they really, really do work. Facebook Marketplace, super simple. Put it out there in Facebook Marketplace. Facebook ads work good if you want to. You don't have to. This is more of an advanced strategy that we like to use. That ad on the left, if you notice, we tested this real nice house, landscape manicured lawn, small little dinky house with the brown grass. Which ad do you think performed better? The one on the left, the ugly, small little house. Get a free list of rent-to-own homes in the St. Louis area. That thing crushed the other one with a really nice, beautiful house. The ad on the right is another one that we did when we got a property under contract in Jacksonville. Got tons of applicants, interested tenant buyers for these properties, okay? Here's a lease option home on Zillow. Just put it out there in Zillow. We like to put them in the for rent section. Craigslist ads do typically 3 for rent ads for every 1 for sale by owner ads. Just make sure your ads are different. Make sure you have lots of pictures. Make sure you put your phone numbers. And here's the cool thing about phone numbers. FreedomSoft gives you phone numbers that you can put on these for each property. You can have an outbound voicemail that explains what the property is about. Anytime anybody calls or texts that phone number asking questions about the house, and trust me, you're going to get overwhelmed with phone calls. You never answer those calls live. You'll always let them go to voicemail. But FreedomSoft will capture those numbers of those people, and you can text them back automatically. Say, hey, do you have any questions about the house? Click this link to get some more information, see some pictures. And then you can follow up with them. You can have a VA from the Philippines follow up with them by text. And also, when you get a property, then in the future, you can text blast your entire list. Say, hey, we got another lease option property if you're interested. Here's the thing, guys. There's so many simple, easy ways to find tenant buyers. If you do what I'm telling you, and you haven't found a good tenant buyer in 3 to 4 weeks, then something is wrong. And usually it's overpriced. Not a big deal, okay? You just go back to the seller and renegotiate a lower price. Now, here's some important keys to finding buyers. Number 1, do for rent and for sale by owner ads. You can only sell homes people want to buy. So that's why we like staying in the median price range, blue collar, nice, good, solid areas. Stay in the median price range. Use Freedom Soft, Joe McCall Signature Edition. You have all my contracts in there, the websites, the phone numbers to manage your properties that collect these buyers' information and all that good stuff. Like I said, have a separate phone number for each property that captures their numbers, adds them to your buyers list, and you send them to a simple voicemail that does the selling for you and explains the program. And I have a voicemail script that you can use that explains what a lease option is and how it all works. Okay. And then you need a simple website that lists all your property that makes you look professional. Freedom Soft has that. So when it comes to buyers, you do need a checklist to make sure you don't forget anything. And you shouldn't do all of this work yourself. This is why I have a very thorough checklist in my course that explains all of this so you don't forget anything. And here's what I recommend. Get a realtor to do all of this for you. You don't have to do it yourself, right? You need to outsource this anyway. Why not outsource it to a realtor to have them do this for you and just pay them half to 1 full month's rent? Guys, you don't want to be the one taking all the calls, showing the homes, taking the applications, doing the signs, doing the flyers, updating the whatever. There's a lot of leasing agents out there that will do all of that for you. And this is what makes these deals so much easier to do virtually in different markets. You can get a leasing agent, and all you got to do is give them my checklist. And then you only pay them if they find a tenant buyer for you. What other kind of business allows you to do that? This is why I love working with realtors. Now, this also is one of the big reasons why you don't need your license to do this. Some people can tell you, oh, you have to have your license to wholesale lease option deals. You don't. There's no law that says you do. But okay, then fine. Hire a realtor to market your properties for you, and that solves all your problems anyway. So you have to outsource that. Why not outsource it to a realtor who already knows real estate, who already knows the market really well, who already knows how to find tenants, leasing agents, and let them do all the work for you. And then you only pay them if they bring you a good, solid buyer. What a great deal. William, this lease option world is crazy. Just got off the phone with a rent-owned buyer who has $20,000 down payment for a home. I can't move fast enough for all these opportunities. All right. So guys, I know I went through this really, really fast. Let's review the steps. Number one, pick a market, send some marketing out. You just talk to people that are raising their hands. You don't have to cold call anybody. You don't have to do a bunch of direct mail, Facebook ads, all that stuff. Talk to sellers, guys. Just ask them a few questions. Let my automated offer pro calculator create your offers, mail the offers, let the proposal do the selling for you. Get it under a simple one-page contract. You have $10 at risk. Market for a buyer. Use my checklist, all right? And then you can flip the contract. You either flip the contract or you stay in the middle. Your average profits on these typical lease option deals are going to be anywhere from $5,000 to $30,000 with about $300 a month in cash flow. Typical deal. Some will be less, some will be more. And I'm not promising or guaranteeing that you're going to make money on every deal. All right. But that's the great thing about lease options. It takes away a lot of that risk. Property, you don't have to buy it. You can walk away from the deal if you have. Even my contracts has in there a clause. Now, what if you actually knew how to do these secret deals virtually in multiple markets and could outsource all of your buyer and seller marketing and follow up? What if you could take the leads that other people are throwing away, other investors, and turn them into quick $5,000 assignments or $30,000 back-end profits with $300 a month cash flow in each one? Can you see how you're just one deal away from changing your life forever? And if you just did one of these deals in a month, you could have over $10,000 in cash flow and over $1 million in equity in 4 to 5 years. Okay. Just averaging one deal a month. Guys, it's possible. You've just seen with your own eyes that you can do these automated investing secret deals yourself, right? You can start using the strategy right now in your business, no matter your experience level, no matter if you already have a full-time job or not. Mastering simple lease options is the key to your financial freedom, which means money will never be an issue for you again. So where do we go from here? Well, if you feel confident enough to take this knowledge and run with it, go ahead. You know how a lease option deal works, but here's some words of caution, okay? As with most things in life, when it comes to doing lease option deals, success is going to be found in the details. Just because you know how the game of football is played doesn't mean you can actually walk out onto the field and win a Super Bowl. But it's no different here, okay? What I've just shared with you today are the rules for increasing your cash flow and decreasing the overwhelm. And it took me years of dedicated study and practice to really master this art. Was it worth it? Well, yeah, it was, right? Learning this strategy is what allowed me to go from working 7 to 7 in a cubicle, climbing some stupid middle manager corporate ladder that I was leaning on the wrong building anyway, to quitting my job within 3 months of doing this and traveling around the world with my family, doing deals virtually in multiple markets, to then even buying our dream house as a lease option, right? But guys, I studied, I practiced every night for 2 to 3 hours, 3 years straight. After I got home from work, I spent tons of money on my education. I made a lot of mistakes. Bottom line is you just can't skip the process, right? If you want to become a doctor, you've got to go through med school. If you want to learn how to make money doing lease option deals, you've got to learn how to market, how to talk to sellers, how to make offers, how to follow up, how to sell your deals, etc. And then you got to learn how to create systems and then delegate whatever you can't automate. But 3 years is a long time. And I don't know what your confidence level might be right now after what you've just learned when it comes to doing lease option deals on your own. 30% confidence level, 50, 70%. Well, what would your confidence level be if I walked you through the entire process step by step and system by system? Would that increase your confidence level to the 90, 100% range? And what if we could shorten your learning curve down from 3 years to just a few weeks? Well, guys, for a few of you, I'm going to give you that opportunity. And here's how we're going to do that. We're going to start doing simple lease option deals from start to finish together so that by the time that we're done, you're going to have a system in place that brings you lease option deals automatically. And if you complete the course, the class is completely free. Well, I can't wait to share this with you. This is so cool. Now, this program, I used to call it Simple Lease Options, and now I'm calling it Automated Investing Secrets because it's not just about lease option deals, although it primarily is. I'm also teaching in the class now how to do owner financing and subject twos and land contracts and all kinds of creative financing deals, okay? But this program is for you, whether you're an experienced or a beginning investor, if you're interested in learning a new strategy for doing deals on nice houses in nice areas, even if they have little to no equity. If you're looking for nice, consistent cash flow without the landlord headaches, this is for you. Maybe you want to get more of your offers accepted. You're tired of spending so much money on marketing that isn't working like it used to. You want to do something with all the leads you're throwing away. Maybe you've been trying wholesaling. It's just not working for you anymore. Maybe you're in an expensive, competitive market. You're in a small market, maybe, right? Or you're looking for an easy way to do deals in a virtual market while you're traveling around the world. Maybe you're just wanting to do lease options full time or just using it as a tool in your tool belt. Well, this program is specifically for you. And this is how it's going to work. This is an 8-week implementation program so that by the time we're done, you're going to have a complete automated investing secrets business set up with you, for you. So in other words, I'm going to help you set up your own real estate investing business with you step by step. The videos that I'm going to be creating for you in the masterclass are going to be recordings of my computer screen as I walk you through all the steps for doing deals and setting up a virtual lease options business click by click. And together, we're going to start at the very beginning and go through the entire process. Okay. Module 1 is a fast start guide. You're going to hit the ground running. Module 2 is about marketing for sellers, then talking to sellers and making simple offers, marketing for buyers, the contracts, growing and scaling your business. We talk about land contracts and owner financing and other creative deals. And then we talk about systems and automation so you can outsource all of this, right? But maybe you still don't believe me, guys. Well, maybe I can let some of my most active, most successful students speak for me on my behalf. Anthony, $800 a month. And again, these results are not typical. I can't promise you that if you get my course, you're going to do this. And like I said already multiple times, most people who buy my stuff don't make any money. But you have to ask yourself, are you going to be like most people? Well, I don't know. I hope not, right? Again, I'm not making any of these up. I just wanted to just clarify that I'm not promising that this can happen to you or to anybody. All right. So anyway, Anthony, $800 a month on one of his sandwich lease option deals. I love what I do. Joe, just like you said, no competition, third one this month. Glenn made $7,300. Nona and Justin made $11,860 from a lease option tenant buyer. Matt, one of my friends in Ohio, just closed on a deal, made $20,000 up front, $700 a month cash flow, $55,000 back end. I love this business. Somebody asked in one of my Facebook pages or groups, anybody have Joe's course? JR says, I bought it, built a business out of it. I average 2 to 3 deals a month right now. Phil, one of my students and friends in Illinois, sent me a before and after picture on one of the deals he flipped. Okay, and it's a joke. There is no difference between the before and after. And he made $28,000 profit on that deal in a small town, Illinois. So guys, today you're sitting here, you're watching this webinar, you've seen these case studies that prove this strategy works like crazy. And by now, I'm sure it's abundantly clear that joining Automated Investing Secrets or Simple Lease Options will be one of the best decisions you've ever made. So can you say yeah to this? I mean, can you find a landlord on Zillow and send them a text? Can you put some numbers from Zillow in an online calculator software and then send them multiple offers? Can you put their information in FreedomSoft and let it do all of your follow-up for you? If you answer yes to those things, right, you can start making money with Automated Investing Secrets. And if you're ready to start doing deals and making some money, here's how to get started. By the time you've completed this course, you should have a fully functional lease options business making you money without the overwhelm. You should be getting free leads, making fast offers, and having most of your business outsourced and automated. How much does this course cost? Well, the retail value for this class and what I sell it on my website right now, I sell it for $24.97 on my website. If that sounds expensive, well, it is, right? But keep this in mind. The way you're doing deals now, where you're only getting maybe 1 out of 30 offers accepted, when you could be getting maybe 3 out of 30 offers accepted, that's costing you at least 10 grand a month in lost deals. And if you just did one lease option deal a month, you could be making anywhere from $3,000 to $30,000 in profits, depending on your exit strategy. And if you wanted one-on-one coaching from me, personally, get me to help you teach this stuff, I wouldn't charge you a penny less than 50 grand. In fact, I just did recently turn down a lady who wanted some one-on-one coaching and offered me 50 grand for it. I'm just not doing one-on-one coaching right now. So is $24.97 worth it? Yeah, of course it is, right? You should be able to do one lease option deal a month, but if all you did was one in a year, it would cover the investment in this system. So the fact that you're still here watching this means you're serious about the success of your business. So here's what I'm going to do for you. One of the biggest thrills in my life is getting emails and testimonials and Facebook posts from students like you who have gone through my courses and have used it to change their lives, right? So today, if you're willing to invest in yourself, I'm willing to invest in you. I'm going to take $1,000 out of my pocket and I'm going to invest that into you and your future success with Automated Investing Secrets. So right now, during this webinar, for the next 60 minutes or so, I'm going to give you $1,000 discount and reduce the price from $24.97 to just $14.97 or 3 payments of $4.99. And to put that into perspective, you just saw me demonstrate how you can take one deal and make $3,000 to $30,000 in one simple deal. We saw how I quit my job in 3 months in one of the worst economies that we've ever seen. So would you invest $14.97 to acquire that ability and do the same thing? Well, I hope so, right? Now, with that being said, there is one small catch. That $1,000 discount is only good for the next 60 minutes. Why 60 minutes? Because decisiveness is a trait shared by all successful entrepreneurs. Simply put, guys, you can't drive a parked car. You cannot build a business while sitting on a fence. So I want you to get off the fence and help you decide to change your future right now, right here, right now. Now, in addition to the $1,000 discount, I want to make this a completely safe decision for you without any risk whatsoever. And I'm also going to give you now an unprecedented 2-part guarantee that is unheard of. First and foremost, I'm going to give you a normal 90-day money-back guarantee. Follow along for the first 90 days, guys. And if it's not a fit for you for any reason, just contact my support team, and then we'll get on the phone and figure out how we can help you better. If we can't, we'll give you a 100% refund, okay? But now here's where things get really, really interesting. Believe it or not, my goal here isn't to sell you a training program, and I'm going to prove that to you right now. My ultimate goal is to turn you into a successful real estate investor who can make a ton of money doing more deals, to increase your cash flow while decreasing the overwhelm and create an incredibly new source of income and purpose in your life. And while I'm going to take you by the hand and show you exactly what to do here in Automated Investing Secrets, in order for you to reach your goal, you must take action. So at this point, guys, I'm confident that you're ready to get started, that you're serious about learning the skill set, and that you're ready to take action, or else you still wouldn't be here, right? So I'm going to put my money where my mouth is, and I'm going to offer you a completion challenge. This is so much fun, guys. Nobody else is doing this in the industry today. Guys, follow along with the program and set up the marketing and the systems that you're going to need for your own Automated Investing Secrets business, just like I'm going to show you how to do click by click. And when you do, you're going to end up with a complete working business that can generate motivated seller leads on demand, make simple offers and follow up automatically, get properties under contract quickly without really needing to negotiate anything, sell your deals lightning fast to a hungry pool of buyers with money, and deposit massive profits in your bank account, right? Now, once your lease options business, once your automated investing secrets business is complete and set up at any time over the next 6 months, let my team know, show us what you've done, and I will send you a check for the entire cost of my program. You don't even have to do a deal. Just go through the course, set up the systems, do the stuff within 6 months, and I'll refund you. I'll give you a check for the entire cost of my program. Guys, in other words, I'm going to pay you to finish the program and change your life. But you've only got 60 minutes to take me up on this offer or leave it. Now, I've never seen anyone else willing to do this. So why am I? For several reasons. Because I want to reward people who take action. And I know that if you finish the course, I'll have made such a massive impact on your life that you're going to be a raving fan and a customer of mine in the future. So from my point of view, it's an investment in my most valuable asset, which is you, my customer base. Plus, I'm hoping that I can partner with some of you and you can bring me some of your deals to partner on. This is Carlos recently did $3,000 on a deal with him. So guys, that means literally there is no way you can lose here. At a bare minimum, you have a full 90-day money-back guarantee to go through the entire program risk-free. And when you've successfully built your Simple Lease Options business, simply following the steps in the course, I'm going to send you 100% of your money back. Now, what do you need to do to complete the challenge? Go through the modules, set up FreedomSoft, report on your numbers every week, show us that you're actually making offers, and give us a testimonial at the end, right? All the details are in the course. Why would I do that? Number one, again, like I said, it's an investment in you, my most valuable assets, my customers. Number two, I'm hoping some of you bring some deals for me to partner on. And number three, it's how I get testimonials. I love this, right? Just like this. This is Anthony. A little over 6 weeks, he did a wholesale deal that paid him $12,149. And then he says a 6-month challenge. I think Joe has absolutely lost his mind. The fact that he will refund the entire $1,500 for just getting off our butts, following the plan, and taking actionable steps is unbelievable. It's a bribe for doing for what we should be doing anyway. This shows that Joe wants us to succeed. The program offers everything you need to get a business and system set up and running. Add the coaching calls. There's no excuse not to take action. Just follow the program the way Joe says, and you will get a deal if you try. Joe, you're a stand-up guy, and my words above do not begin to express our gratitude. Guys, here's my point. If I can't make you money, then I don't deserve yours. Let me say that again. If I can't make you money, then I don't deserve yours. But you have to at least try. Put the system into practice. Do the work. Once you do, I will give you money back in exchange for a testimonial. Like, that's it. You guys, here's some recent testimonies of people that have completed the course, set up their business, and received a refund. Adam did 8 deals. All of them got financed into a house. Jose did a deal. He says, everything I struggled with as a wholesaler went out the window because Joe's systems gave me everything I needed to be an investor as opposed to a one-trick pony wholesaler. Deanna did a deal within 2 weeks, was able to close her first lease option deal and make 10 grand. Tim Hodges did some deals, or actually he didn't do a deal, but he got his money back through the course. DePaul's working on his first deal, make about $5,000. Andrew got his money back. Don got his money back. Jason got his money back. Jim, I love this program. He's an attorney. I highly recommend this program to anybody. Ryan's a diesel mechanic, working his butt off, working hard, got his money back. He says he gives you the opportunity to get your money back on the course. I mean, you can't complain there. I highly recommend it. Adrian, my man in Atlanta, thank you, Joe. Investing in your course was a simple decision. It gave me a systemized business in a box, plus a refund if I just did the work I was going to do anyway. And then he sent me a message. Hey, I forgot to message you. I closed my first deal we spoke about 2 weeks ago. He got his money back. Melvin got his money back, signed his first lease option agreement 1.5 months after he started the program. Father and son duo from Success Real Estate Solutions got their money back. He says, I can hardly believe that this excellent course, one of the best I've ever done, was completely free. Justin and Nona got their money back. Remember when everyone was running around worried about how COVID might make things difficult for investors? They got their money back. Michelle got her money back. Thomas got his money back. Just an amazing winner. And then, if this works here, oh yeah, I love this. Hopefully all these pictures load up. In the last 6 or 8 months or so, these are all the guys I've given refunds to for completing the class. Guys, this could be you, right? I'm taking away all the excuses. My philosophy is simple. If I can't make you money, then I don't deserve yours. All you need to go through is complete the class, and I'll refund your money. These are refunds of people that I gave checks to who completed some of my classes, all of them. I have literally hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of testimonials, right? So like I said, guys, my philosophy is simple. If I can't make you money, then I don't deserve yours. But don't make this decision today. Just try it out. Worst case, put it on a credit card, make that decision in 90 days. You either complete the course and get your money back. You don't even have to do a deal, or you go through the class. And if you don't like it, let us know within 90 days. Let me explain this again, just so I'm super clear. Why would I do that? Because number one, it's an investment in you, my most valuable asset, my customer base. If you're happy, you're going to be a customer of mine and a raving fan in the future, right? Number two, some of you are going to bring me deals and partner with me on deals, which I love. And number three, it's going to give me some great testimonials, which helps